Yeah.
Ah,
Uh,
here it
look
is.
at
Here
that.
it is.
So,
Well, forgive me, but this is the picture that AI, the AI is um it makes, but I'll send you.
all right. It's kind of cool. I thought it might be one of these things, John. That's why I'm asking. But let's go back because I don't want someone to join the lesson and say, what are all these rainbow ice creams? Is this our writing class? What's going on?
Hi, teacher Brandon.
Hey, good to see you. How are you, Bone?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. I enjoyed your writing. Thanks for doing your homework, Bone.
Okay.
I tried to check everyone's. There was so much homework at the last
And
minute.
I send the picture to you.
Yeah, I sent a picture of me to the chat. Shall I check the chat? The chit chat. Where is John? Oh, there it is. Okay, that's pretty cool, John. I like that. Is that what you were talking about in your writing?
That's the second one, but it's AI generated. So
That's AI
no problem.
generated. That's pretty cool if you could figure out how to make that. But the rainbow is almost too perfect for the ice cream, John. If that ice cream started melting, like in a hot place like Vietnam, I don't think those colors would all stay together, John. It's AI generated. That's so funny, John. Okay. Hey, let's check with Mimi. Mimi, thank you for your nice writing about bagels and pizza. You were making me hungry because in Hiroshima, Japan, where I live, there's a Costco, and they have three kinds of pizza, but they just don't make the bread, the crust, correctly. It's never crispy. It's always doughy, soft, and it's okay pizza, but it's not great pizza. Great pizza has that crispy crust that you wrote about, Mimi. So thank you. You made teacher really hungry. How is Alice 12? How are you, Alice 12? Is Alice there? We're just testing microphones. Alice, are you there? Oh no, what happened to Alice? How about Athena? Are you there, Athena? Oh, oh no, what happened to all these students? I gotta go down the list a little bit more. Red Army, are you there?
Yeah, I'm right there, and I'm
How are
doing
you?
my literature homework.
Literature. Is that for tomorrow, Monday?
Yeah,
Yeah. What are you working on? What's the story about, Red Army?
it's very hard to
Yeah. That's
fair, and I don't know how to let you understand my type of homework.
uh, it's a fantasy piece.
No,
What is it? Science fiction?
no.
Yeah. Hey, Red Army, you go by the name Daiken. Are you Daiken and Red Army is the same?
Hello, teacher.
Oh, what does it mean?
So Red Army and Daiken, you're the same person?
No.
Oh, I'm
No.
sorry. You're different people.
Why
Okay.
you think that?
Well,
Why?
it's because you guys, Daiken, you just joined the Zoom thing, and all of a sudden Red Army's name disappeared and Daiken's name was where Red Army was. So it looked like you were changing names back and forth, Red Army and Daiken, but you're not. You're separate people, right?
Yeah.
It's good to know. It sounded like some sort of crazy movie was taking place.
Swapping bodies,
Wow.
you mean?
Swapping bodies, exactly. That's what I was thinking about.
Swapping mind.
Swap naming, swap bodies.
Hey, Mr. Tim, how are you doing?
Yeah. I am so interesting.
What?
In the scientists swapping bodies, like swapping boys and girls.
Yeah, so that's your homework, Tim. You have to write 3 pages about swapping bodies, a science fiction
Wow.
movie. And if we sell it, Tim, we'll make $10 million for you and your family, okay?
Teacher, why
Oh,
did this whole
good.
class from a writing class become a whole gender bending movie related class?
I'm wondering, Daiken, I'm wondering, Tim has that ability to completely change the direction of the class.
I know something. I know
Yes.
how to change something.
What?
Change the voice, the mouth, the nose, the glasses,
Uh,
the
color of hair, the
What, using AI, Tim? What are we talking about here when you say changing all these things? Taiken, what do you think he's
changing
talking
the
about?
How? I want to know.
people to the computer.
Oh,
Changing
yeah.
people
So you're going to use computer. Well, you guys,
to animals.
Are you gonna use Neuralink by Elon Musk and then just put a chip in your brain?
I know, isn't that gross, Taiken, that Elon Musk had a chip in his brain?
I don't know who invented that though. It's
Yeah,
like-
he's one of the first, but there was an English guy, a British scientist, who did that too about 15 or 20 years ago. So he beat Elon Musk by like 10 years. He did that before Elon Musk. It looked pretty horrible.
Teacher, the homework is the swapping bodies.
Just too strange to him. Hey, you guys, you're talking about AI. If you look at John's picture in chat, he made that with AI. That's not real ice cream, because when he compared foods, he said, my mother lets me put rainbow topping on the ice cream. And I said, John, I've never heard of that before. Rainbow topping. I said, do you mean, let me show you. I said, do you guys mean this? You use rainbow sprinkles? And John said, no, it's AI. There is no such thing as rainbow topping. Is that correct, John?
No, it's actually rainbow cream, not
Rainbow cream. Well, in these pictures, where is rainbow cream?
You
Is
just
that it?
remove the topping one.
I don't
You
see any
remove the
rainbow
topping one.
topping. I really don't know what you mean.
You just type rainbow cream. You remove the topping one.
So what should I type? Rainbow what?
Rainbow cream. You just type rainbow cream.
Cream.
Rainbow cream.
That sounds so malicious.
What?
Red flavor.
Yeah, is this what you're talking about?
I want to
Yep.
try one.
I know, it makes you hungry. All right, I'm just checking here, because
That's not
you know,
what I'm expecting.
I
That
know.
looks like just a flavor.
Tycho, I was
Rainbow
thinking John was talking about rainbow ponies, right?
Uh,
And I thought,
Only
John, when did you
John,
get a rainbow pony? I didn't hear you talk about that. A rainbow pony, John. What are you talking about, John? I haven't seen any rainbow pony here. Okay, enough. That's crazy stuff, you guys.
Teacher, could you
yes.
type in the Google? It's just swapping bodies.
No, we're gonna forget that
Swapping.
swapping bodies. You're scaring me, Tim. All right, you guys, let's do some
Swapping
reading
bodies.
from the work, because I enjoyed your work. I thought it was very good quality this time. Some students forgot to compare things. Remember the homework, you guys. You have to compare things, right? Is Lam here? Now, you use the name Lam. Is Lam here? Mr. Lam. I don't know if you use another name, Lam. Some of you guys use a different name. Lam. Lam.
A lawyer.
Lawyer. Liar. Lam. Where's Lam? I don't see Lam. Hello,
What do
teacher.
you mean by
assistant.
long?
Taiken, are you Lam? Lam?
I still don't get it. What you mean by long? Llama?
Taiken, if I pull this up, can you read Lam's paper? And then if it's somebody else, you can say, hey, that's my paper. I want to read it. But this clearly says Lam on it, and I just don't know if the person is
Does it
absent.
say like 10 Ho Chi Minh or whatever?
Let's see. It says, in my opinion, Lam corrected. And if Lam's not here, I still want to read this because it's good. Taiken, can you help me out with a quick read?
Okay. In my opinion, between chocolate cake and sushi, sushi is more delicious than chocolate cake. Sushi is famous for its fresh flavor, often containing vinegar, rice,
Mm.
raw or cooked fish,
Mm.
and many side dishes such as seaweed, avocado, cucumbers. Chocolate cake is a dessert with rich texture and I know what it means, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Cocoa,
Cocoa. Yeah, cocoa.
cocoa flavor.
Uh-huh.
Combination of cake layers and smooth chocolate coating creates a sweet taste that satisfies the taste of many people. But for me, pizza is still the best food, somehow. Pizza consists of layer bread covered with tomato sauce, cheese, and various ingredients such as meat, vegetable, seafood, and spices. I would definitely add some pineapple.
Oh no, Mimi, no pineapple. No, I'm just joking. We were talking about that last week, Daiken.
Yeah. Pizza comes in a variety of variations
I know.
and styles from around the world. I
Uh,
appreciate its not only delicious taste, but also its ability to be customized, and people can get creative with ingredient combinations.
Nice work. Daiken, what do you think of this variety of variations? That sounds a little bit repetitious, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah.
repeats too much. You
And I
guys,
think it's like we should change it to like a
what do you think?
like I think not variety of variations because it's like it's basically a tongue twister now.
Yeah. Do you want to try it now? Pizza comes.
Pizza comes in a I don't know why, but I can't pronounce that word.
Variety.
Pizza comes in a variety of styles from around the world. Okay, that's good.
That sounds good. Sometimes when I'm grading, I miss small things. Yes, Mr. Tim.
Can we change?
Oh, we're not gonna do that. All right, is Cherry here tonight? Because I read Cherry. Cherry, I liked your work.
Teacher,
Uh,
can we change the pizza with
you
the
mean
people?
sharing like some kind of sites? There's Cherry. If you're here, Cherry, I need you to read your work because you did a nice job on this. So, Cherry, can you answer? Are you here? Hello,
Yes.
Cherry. Cherry, I'm going to call your thing up because I just read this tonight and I really liked it. I think you did a nice job on this. And I'm going to go here and save that one. Save. Okay, here's Cherry. Sorry, I'm having a difficult time calling these up. All right, Cherry, I think we've got it now. All right, everyone, here's Cherry. This is good. Okay.
I am fond of
Mm.
eating many delicious foods. My favorite foods are dumpling, pizza, and pho. Dumplings are delicious. The dumplings crust is made from wheat flour, and the filling is made from many ingredients such as shrimp, meat, vegetables, and so on. Pizza is more delicious than dumplings. It is a famous dish in Italy. Pizza baked with three main ingredients: cake, base, filling, and cheese. The topping of pizza is very diverse, such as seafood, vegetables, mushroom, and so on. Pizza is delicious, but it isn't good for our health, so I rarely eat it. And pho is the most delicious. Pho includes beef, rice, noodles, broth, and spices such as onions, ginger, green onions, and black pepper. These are my favorite foods. How about you? What is your favorite food?
Yeah, very good. Cherry, that one word is ginger with the ginger. But that's fine. This is good. Cherry, I just gave you that note. Don't use ... You use this, and some other students use the ... Louis, you use ... Try not to use don't do the ... because that's for text messaging only, you guys, right? So
I learned just like I can't really resist it in my writing, but like I have to do it because like I'm just too familiar with ...
Everybody is. So you guys try not to do that, because if you go to an international school or go, to another school in Germany, France, if your father has to work at a job there, it could be that the teacher will say, what is this ... stuff? I see this in Vietnam only. I haven't seen this in Taiwan or Japan or Korea where I've been a teacher.
Teacher,
So be careful. Hey, Tim, what?
can we change the dumpling to the pizza flavor?
Well, of course we can. We're changing everything today, Tim. All right. Nice work. Cherry, thank you so much. You're a good writer. All right, I'm going to check another one, you guys. We finished Cherry, we finished Lam. And let me see if I can find who is this? Let's see. This is Kevin. Hey, Kevin, you did a great job on this. Can you read this for everyone? And I'm going to call up Kevin here.
Hello, teacher.
And is that Mia? How are you, Mia? Good to
Yes,
see
I'm
you.
fine.
You look so happy. Thank you for your nice writing. You worked so hard all this week writing. You're a busy young lady, Miss Mimi. And it was nice to meet your mom. Oh, Mia. I'm sorry, Mia. Mia, it was nice to meet your mom last night, too. She looks really nice. All right. Are you ready? This is for Kevin. Kevin, can you join in and do the Kevin reading?
I
Yes.
didn't recognize me.
Okay. All right. Let's let Kevin read. Here we go, Kevin.
My favorite fruit. When we talk about food, I'm always excited and looking for delicious dishes to enjoy. Here are three of my favorite foods and drinks. 1. Crab vermicelli. Crab vermicelli is a great combination of vermicelli, crab broth, and delicious crab vermicelli balls. I like the sweetness of the broth combined with the sourness of the eggplant and tomatoes, especially adding some raw vegetables and fresh vermicelli means I can enjoy this every time. The second, basil. Basil is a combination of black coffee and sweet condensed milk. The ratio of coffee in condensed milk is usually 1:1 or 1:2. Bitter taste of coffee blends with the sweetness of condensed milk, creating a delicious and attractive drink. I enjoy silver in the morning and when I need a little energy during the workday. The third, hamburgers. Burgers are convenient and delicious. I like to combine layer of ham, raw vegetables, and mustard sauce. A crispy, fragrant lot of bread, accompanied by the flour of meat and vegetables. It is an enjoyable experience. These dishes and drink are not simple food, but also cultural experience with real bread. I love for food.
Nice, Kevin. I said very sophisticated because your burger has ham and raw vegetables and mustard sauce. And that sounds like French, what the French call hamburger steak, and the Germans, they put strong mustard on their hamburgers. So I thought that was really good. Nice. Just a quick thing I wanted to do with you, Kevin. On number 2, you mentioned black coffee. So I'm just going to show the class something here as part of our educational experience, our full educational experience, you guys. And I'm going to save Kevin's work because it's very good. And I'm going to go here and I'm going to move away from that. And I'm going to ask ChatGPT a message. I'm going to say, okay, so you guys, I'll turn this on so you can watch ChatGPT. And where is my ChatGPT?
Loving peoples.
All
I
right.
had ChatGPT. I
And
had a chat.
was it taken away, Daiken?
I lost the account.
Why?
Well, because like my mom was like in like an online business thingy,
Uh,
and he also learned about AI. So the whole company has one single account for like every single employee to use. So I did borrow it to definitely not to do any of my coding projects.
very
Totally.
cool.
No, not
All right. Hey,
totally. Okay, totally.
Totally. All right. Tim, can you read the question? It's at the bottom here. What happened to Tim? Tim, can you read this?
I didn't see.
Here it is. Here, I'm going to highlight it for you. Can you read this question? Can everybody see that question?
Yes.
Oh,
I
can you
guess-
grab
Kevin.
the top? coffee
Yes, I can see it.
producing it countries in the world.
Yeah, can you name the top
Ah!
coffee? Yes, Tim, what is it?
The first is Brazil. The second is Vietnam.
Yeah, let's check because Brazil and
No,
Vietnam.
the second, I don't think it's Vietnam.
Oh, Tim got wow, Tim, you're a genius. You got Brazil and then Vietnam right.
Oh my God!
I know because some years they change, Dike, and sometimes it changes. So Kevin's coffee number 2 made me look for this.
Teacher,
Brazil,
when
yes.
can islands be on the list? Oh wait, let me ask something. How can an island overbeat the most populated country? Honduras and India.
How?
Honduras is an island,
Is this a
and
riddle or a
India
joke?
is.
No, Honduras is not an
It's-
island. It's part
It's a
of
question. It's a question.
I don't know. How can they, Mr.
Well,
Dike?
They beat it the most populated country.
I don't understand it. All right. So look at you guys, Brazil and Vietnam and Colombia. Those are the big 3, and they're all in competition to be the number 1 coffee. So that's kind of cool because in Vietnam, you have your highlands, and that's where you can grow in the mountains really delicious coffee. So Kevin, thank you for that because you helped me find that information on coffee. All right. Hey, Carrie joined us. Nice to see you, Carrie. John, I want you to read it because you talked about the rainbow cream, and this is why I started the class asking you questions about rainbow cream. So, Mr. John, can you read this nice essay? It's kind of cool. Here we go.
Okay, today I will compare 3 of my favorite food, drinks, and food too. I think that milk tea is delicious. The mixture of milk and tea with jelly, tapioca, and sugar is delicious. Also, there are many types of milk tea. Normal and strawberry milk tea is often common in various shops, but the next drink is very delicious. It is frozen jelly inside a cup full of cherry ice with chocolate milk tea coating on top with rainbow cream. They do not usually serve it with rainbow cream, but my mother has some. You can do it by yourself if you want to. It is very easy, and the most delicious food is chocolate food. The scrumptious, the most delicious thing I've ever tasted.
Yeah, there's a word. John can use these big
By the
words.
way.
Scrumptious, you guys. Do you see scrumptious? Scrumptious is a nice word, John. It means super delicious, right?
Teacher,
Yeah.
actually, shark fin soup, do you know what it is made of?
Yeah, they cut the fin off the shark, but they shouldn't do that because bad guys, John, throw the shark back in the ocean with no fin, and it can only live like 1 or 2 more days, then it dies. So they waste all these young sharks. So if you're going to catch the shark, catch the whole shark, cut the fin off on the ship, and then use the rest of the shark to feed, use the rest of the shark to feed some other animal, right? But they shouldn't throw the whole body of the shark. So that's why shark fin soup is kind of not a good thing to do because they kill millions of sharks a year, John. So even though you
I know that.
love it.
And
You
shark
love it.
finning is made illegal now.
Yeah, and maybe it's good that it's illegal because, John, by shark fin soup in the Pacific Ocean, the population is down by 90%, less sharks now, right? And sharks are the great cleaners of the world. They clean everything up. And so we need sharks. We definitely need sharks. Okay, you guys, are you ready for the main lesson tonight?
I hope so.
I hope so. All right, it's a good answer, Daiken. Let me call it up. Gonna get ready then for this for you guys.
I'd like to.
And Tim, you're ready for the main lesson. Are you ready? Ready?
Yes.
All right. I need a reader. Who wants to read for me? Mia, I didn't get enough time to talk to you. So let's go Mia first, and then we'll go to Tim because you guys love to talk so much. Hi, Carrie. Maybe we'll have Carrie join us too. And let's see. Mia, are you there? Hello, Mia.
Yes,
Mia,
I'm here.
it's good to see you, Mia. Would you like to read for me?
Yes.
Okay, here you go. I'm going to give you this to read, and it's for our new topic for writing class. I think you guys will like this a lot. Okay, here you go. Mia, can you read maybe these 2 paragraphs here? Because you're a good reader.
Yes. Let's start with a question. American parents always ask their kids when their kids get home from school. The moms and dads of America ask, "What did you learn in school today?" And if the kid doesn't give a good answer, something like, "I don't know,"
Pronounced?
pronounce, I
I don't know.
don't know,
Good.
then their parents will get angry and ask, "What do you mean?"
You don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah.
You should be able to tell us that you learned it today because school is important.
Okay, nice. Let's go to Tim. Tim, you want to try? We have for our first exercise. It's right here.
For our first exercise, I want you to use Zoom chat without spamming it with
Nonsense, crazy stuff.
nonsense. And write 3 sentences each about what you learned in school this week. The 3 sentences can be about anything. They don't only have to be about science, math, English, and or social studies.
Good.
You can write something good your friend taught you. All right. You have 5 minutes to write some stuff. And then we are going to discuss our ideas. Good luck. Start writing in chat.
Okay,
1,
so
2,
you
3,
guys,
start!
all right, so remember last week you enjoyed the independent writing. Many of you said, this is cool, I like this, a little quiet time to write, so we don't have to listen and I don't have to talk so much. So I want you guys to use the chat. Remember, no spamming with weird stuff. Like here's Carrie wrote me this nice, hello teacher, hello Carrie, that's very kind. Jimmy said, sorry, I got disconnected. Who is Lam, said Tim. These are good questions. Now, if you guys look at the spam, I'm gonna say, what did I learn? What did I learn this week? Okay, so even teacher can ask that question. Oh, that's to Carrie. Okay, I want to do it to everybody. What did teacher Brendan learn this week? Okay, and then this goes to everybody. Hey, why does it do this? Everyone in the meeting, come on. Sometimes Zoom is like not so good, you guys. All right, there's Brendan's thing. What did I learn? And so I want to quickly show you, and I need one more reader before you guys begin adding to the chat, because I want to show you that I can do this too. I need one of those high-level readers like John from Dong Nai. Good to see you, John. Do you want to read this one for me called By the Way?
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, here's what I learned this week. You probably know about black holes in outer space. Well, this week I learned that J. Robert Oppenheimer first threw out the idea of extremely powerful force in space that could eat stars and even swallow light. Nothing escapes a black hole, but Oppenheimer didn't call it a black hole. It wasn't until 1967 that scientists began calling it by name. Oppenheimer called them frozen stars. That was spelling kind of cool.
Yeah, collapsing. So the star collapses into such a small point that it becomes unbelievably powerful. And this is the first space telescope. I think this is the Webb telescope or that powerful one down in South America, they finally got a black hole. And so there was just the idea that maybe there are these black holes, and it was Oppenheimer, this guy, who the new Oppenheimer movie is about. He came up with the idea in 1938, but it wasn't until 1967 that another scientist called it a black hole, right? And this is the James Webb Telescope, which I think they used to take this picture. Maybe I have to research that. So you say, Brendan, what did you learn, teacher?
Singularity.
Yes, singularity. Do you know it, Tim?
Yes.
Okay, that's that point right there. It's unbelievably powerful, and it's really small. It's like,
teacher,
yeah,
is that the JWST?
JWST. What is that?
James Webb's telescope.
Oh, that's a James Webb Telescope is the latest NASA launched telescope that's super powerful. So I'll go
Yeah,
like
that's
this
that's
around it.
basically that.
And so what this thing is doing, it's so powerful, you guys, that it's showing that the Big Bang Theory is not quite right. The universe is actually older than 14 billion years. So this is a revolutionary telescope. It's changing everyone's ideas about science. But good question, Daikin. Okay, so can you guys tell me, what did you learn this week? Put it in the chats, okay? And let's see, how can I know, said Carrie. Carrie, that's funny. Nakin said, did you know that you can never see a black hole? But Nakin, they have the telescope picture of what it looks like. So you can't actually see the hole, but you can see the light that it's swallowing. Do you see, Nakin?
Yeah. You
cool.
can see the hole, but you can see the light forming the hole.
Yeah, so that's what that picture is from the James Webb Telescope. All that light is just going into the hole. All right, you guys, let's take 10 minutes. I wrote 5 minutes, but please take 10 minutes, and it's okay to use your meeting chat. Tell me something you learned in school today. It can be anything, or you learned at home. You can say, oh, my grandmother showed me how to make a new pho, or my sister showed me how to make a pizza, right? So in the chat, please give me some ideas. There are 3 teachers, so there are 19 students. Go ahead and fill up the chat with new things you learned, okay? You can type them in here, and I'm going to keep looking at them as you do it. And then after 10 minutes, we'll share all our ideas in breakout rooms with our teacher's assistants, okay? So go ahead, type, what did you learn this week? John has a question. John, what would you like to say?
I think today is Sunday and we didn't go to school, so I didn't learn so much.
All right, wait, John, you went to school Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right?
And Saturday.
Okay, so that you can describe that time as this past week, okay, John? So I'm going to put this in chat, this past week, all right? And what is this past week, you guys? Equals March 4 to March, and you went to school on Saturday, 9th. All right. So that's the time we're talking about there, John. This past week, March 4th to March 9th. Daikin, you have a question.
So are you talking like what we learned in our school or what we learned in our class, like writing?
Oh, no, not our writing class. In your basic school, or Daikin, it can be something on the internet or television or a family member or friend.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell something I think I need to inform you guys.
This sounds dangerous. Go ahead, write it in chat, Mr. Daikin.
I'm just gonna describe it in 2 words.
What's that?
No, 4 words.
All right, can you do it?
Internet apocalypse in 2025. Done.
Oh, man. All right, go ahead. Tell us this backstory, Daikin. I want you to try some writing. Go ahead and put it in chat. Tell us how you learned that and what's going to happen. Very good, Carrie. Tom, are you there from Nha Trang?
Yes.
Tom, what's your
Yes.
question, Mr. Tom?
So I've already write my sentence, or I mean,
Uh,
two sentence in the chat.
Oh, there's Tom. I learned to play piano today, and I also went to a piano competition. Hey, Tom, how was the piano competition?
It was good.
Yeah, did you win a prize?
I don't know yet.
Okay, I hope you did, Tom. Hey, Tom, what piano piece did you play? Was it Beethoven, Mozart, Chopin?
I don't know, but I just know it's like
You don't know the piece you played, Tom. I'm surprised.
I don't know the name.
Oh, okay. Does your mom know the name?
No.
Oh, okay. There's your homework. You have to find out what the name is, Tom, so we can.
Okay.
The reason I ask you, Tom, my wife is a piano teacher and she teaches young students like you. And so I always hear about Chopin and Beethoven and Mozart. And so that's why I always ask students, what is your favorite piece? All right. Yeah. Let's see, Ellis, did you write something? Bone, did you write something? I have to go up the list. What did you learn? There's Tom. Nate can ask me about that. All right.
I sent you a direct message.
Okay, Bone. I learned tennis today. I also did a match with my teacher. Hey, Bone, how was the match with your teacher?
It is great.
All right. Very cool. Are you a good player, Bone?
Yes, teacher.
Nice. Ellis, this is serious. Ellis wrote, I've learned about Hitler's life yesterday. Do not insult me for some reason.
What?
I already knew this. Ha, ha, ha. We would never insult you, Ellis. You're an intelligent young person. Ellis, the Hitler stuff is kind of crazy. I watched a program last week on him.
It's
And,
like at Argentina when he died or something.
Well, there was the thing, 1936, before Hitler went completely crazy attacking other countries, he hosted the 1936 Olympics. And there's a famous filmmaker named Leni Riefenstahl. She's a woman, and she did these incredible movies of the Olympic athletes. And it's really high-level cinema, high-level movies. But the dilemma is her movies are so
Nazi Germany.
Yeah, it makes Nazi Germany look like they're good guys, like they're heroes, because she did such a great job. So when you take a college class, they show those Leni Riefenstahl pictures, and these guys look like Marvel superheroes because she did such a good job. But Hitler and all of his people are so evil, That's the dilemma. Hey, there's Tim's brother, Little Billy.
Teacher,
Yes.
I know about the people who killed the most people in the world history is Mao Zedong.
Mao Zedong. Oh my gosh! You want to keep? You have to be
The-
careful.
He kills 62 to 75 million people in China.
Yeah, because he collected all the rice and then they didn't have enough rice. All right. Yeah, it's pretty terrible, Tim. You guys, oh no, there it is. John 11. He put that. Hey, there's Billy. John 11. You put that crazy word again. Pneumano, ultra, microscopic, silicic, ovial, rainbow cream, chocolate cake are real. Is that right, John? I put that in there. Tim's laughing because he understood my joke. Hey, Tom, Mr. John, I'm going to read this. In the last few months, I have learned many things from teacher Brendan. Good. I hope you learned some stuff. First, I learned from Tim, Hanoi, that laser cars really exist. Second, I learned from Daiken that the word Nunano rainbow cream is real. It's a lung disease. That's true. And last, I learned from the internet that the Halley Comet passes the Earth every 75 years. The next time that happens will be 2061. So, John, I saw Halley's Comet in winter 1996, I think. And it was okay. I was expecting it to be greater, but it was just kind of like this little blurry snowball. So I was a little bit disappointed because I was in my hometown, Chicago, and my friend and I had to go outside in winter coats at night to see it. And it was so-so. I thought it would be more magical. Athena, I learned English today. I learned about the present perfect. Nice, Athena. That's a tense that I like to teach. The present perfect tense, Athena. Nice. All right. Naken said, I'm still the fake Daiken. Oh no. All right. Let's see.
I'm just gonna send you guys a link
Okay. Yeah, link is
to
good.
make
as
you
long
guys
as
believe, because you guys are
A
still not
meme.
believing me.
A meme.
Well,
A meme.
Daiken, they
Meme.
said the same thing in 1999 that the internet was going to collapse and all the computers.
Oh yeah, because like the YK2 something, right?
Yes, that's it. Yeah. So sometimes I don't
You
know.
know there's also YK32.
Yeah, why is that?
It's basically the same thing that happened, but this time it happens in 2032.
Hmm. But be
I know a
careful
lot
with
about
the
tech things.
apocalypse because there was the 2012, according to the Mayan calendar, and my friend Peter got all crazy about that. Hey, Tim, you said I studied
Hi.
about how to calculate square root of a number 6 days ago, and I learned how to fix Rubik's Cube, but I failed, Tim. This sounds like Captain Underpants or Diary of a Wimpy Kid, number 2. I learned how to fix Rubik's Cube, but I failed. And then 3,
Yeah,
I went to
I
a
just
math
sent
competition.
the two things. I first sent my paragraph and my link.
Okay, let's see what you got. Daiken, can you read it for me? Because my voice is not very good tonight. Can you read
Okay,
what
so recently I was scrolling on YouTube Shorts when I saw two videos about the solar flare incident in July 25th, 2025, also known as the solar cycle 25th. They said the sun's gonna reach its 25th day event. It is going to release a big solar flare that will damage the Earth's magnetic field, electricity, damaging satellites, which will make the whole internet and radio and GPS will disappear.
Oh, okay, Daiken. So that's based on a solar flare. So that's actually something that people should be a little bit serious about.
Oh,
So,
did
yeah.
it kill any people?
Well, you don't want to be on an airplane if you think this is really going to happen.
Oh,
right?
yeah, GPS. You
Because no
definitely don't want to
GPS
be on an airplane.
would be in very
Right.
bad shape if that happened.
GDP.
Yeah.
GDP.
All right. So I'm going to ask teacher's assistant Annie and teacher assistant Tony. Would you guys like to take the young students into chat rooms and discuss this more? You just have to get these young students of ours to talk about what they learned this week. And I think there's enough time if we take 10 or 15 minutes where they can all give a good answer. All right. Because I'm seeing some good stuff in the chat, but see if you can speak this directly to your teachers' helpers, okay? Because they want to talk and they want to join you guys. This is a really exciting, intelligent group of young students. And so it's always fun talking to you on Sunday night, but I want to share with my teachers' assistants. Is that okay with you guys? Okay, breakout rooms time, you guys. And you're going to talk about what did you learn this week? And so let's see, we have in breakout room number 1, Athena, Cherry, Jasmine, John, but it's missing a teacher's assistant. So I'm going to put Annie into breakout room number 1. So now you have a teacher's assistant. And then I'll grab about 5 of you guys for the main room, okay? Remember, you're going to talk about what did you learn this week? And I'll wait here in the main room to see who wants to talk to me, okay? We have Red Army, Jasmine, Roy, Athena. This way you get a chance to talk more, everybody. It's important that you talk more. Your moms and dads
I
said,
can't join the room.
oh, okay. It takes a second. Sometimes there are problems, you know. Hey, Bone.
Can I stay in here with you?
Yeah, I think so. Bone, you're not on any list, so I think you can stay in here with me. That's fine.
Teacher, can I stay here?
Of course you can, Mia. You love to stay and chat. All right. Let's see. We have Mia and
I'm
Bone.
stuck here.
Red, you got stuck here. Daiken, is that you? Daiken got stuck here. It's just like the solar flare caused this, Daiken. I'm convinced of it.
No, the solar flare like 2025 or something.
Yeah, this is one to look out for because that's kind of serious, you know. That's something to think about. Solar
Have you
flare.
clicked on the link yet? Cause
Well, I can't do the link because I have to direct you guys into this chatting about what you learned. I want to talk to Carrie. Carrie, you learned to multiply what? She sent me a message. Carrie, can you turn on your microphone so we can hear you talk?
Yeah,
Hey, Carrie, how are you?
I'm fine.
Carrie, what was the math you learned? Can you write it in the chat here so we can see it? The math thing you learned. You said, I learned this in math. That's why I said, Carrie, can you write an example of the math? Show me the math problem you learned, Carrie. Can you type it in to chat? All right. She said, I learned to multiply the number measurement by a number. Now, this is interesting. Let's see. You guys are already saying it's fake. No, it's true. It's fake, Daikon.
Why are you guys still not believing me?
I know, because what you presented is actually good science, Daikon. So.
Okay, I'm gonna convince you guys.
All right, wait, but we have to see what math Carrie learned. Wait,
one more year, and then there will be consequences for saying it's fake. You didn't prepare anything. You didn't download any video, so.
Well, I didn't because I have to teach you guys, and it's, you know, distracting. But I understand, Daikon, you did a very good description here, so there's no problem. All right, hey Mia, can we jump to you? What did you learn in school or in your house this past week?
I learned many things.
Did you make something or learn something new?
I learned piano.
Yeah.
I learned I learned in my school.
Yeah. What did you learn on piano, Mia? Mia, what did you learn on piano? What composer? Beethoven, Mozart, Chopin, Schubert?
Right now I am like I'm
Very beginner.
Beethoven.
Are you just beginning, Mia?
No?
Okay.
Wait, I will show you this.
All right. Well, research it. Okay.
Wait, I will show you this. Wait for me.
I am. Hey, John, I'm waiting for Mia, but she's taking too long. So,
Hey,
John, what's your question?
Well, I just want to tell you what I learned in my last few months.
Okay. What did you learn?
So in the last few months in your class, I learned that what I know that from Tim 9 from Hanoi that laser cars really exist.
John, I want you to type this because your microphone isn't working so well. Can you type this in? Type this into chat so we can all see it. All right. And I'm going to see what Bone. Bone, what was your question? You said to Bone. Are you guys still arguing about this solar flare that's going to knock out transmission? Oh, Mia, there you go. Mia, what is that? Who does it say? Who, what? Who? Is that a piano piece?
No, that is Beethoven.
Oh, okay, that's a book you read. Okay, the book you read. It's a paperback. Yeah, you got it. All right, John, did you type that in? I'm looking for it, John. I don't see it.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, let's try now.
So,
John, I don't see it. It disappeared down a black hole.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It's better.
Okay, so in the last few months of your class, I have learned from Tim 9 from Hanoi that laser cars do really exist. Secondly, I learned from Daikon 10 from Ho Chi Minh City that what like phenomenal ultramicroscopic volcano coniosis really exists, and I've researched it, and it says it was a lung disease.
John, I learned that I never want to have that lung illness, right?
Nice pronunciation, buddy.
Was it good pronunciation, Daikon?
Well, there's two pronunciations. Do I need to pronounce both of them for you?
Do just one. Let's hear it one more time. Just one.
So the normal way,
Okay.
which is American, which is pneumono ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis, very normal. But the British way is like PNUA instead of pneumono.
Yeah.
PNUA
Yeah,
ultramicroscopic.
they do that. Yeah. Do you know, for example, aluminum that you make metal, aluminum drinking can, the British say aluminium, and that's always
Yeah,
funny.
like aluminium.
I like aluminium. I actually began to
Aluminium.
say it that way
Aluminium.
because Daikin in Japan, I work with mostly British teachers, so I began to say aluminium. All
It's
right.
so confusing in Australia and Japan, so
Hey, you guys, wait a minute. I want to talk to
Teacher
Lewis.
Brandon.
Lewis, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were down there.
I'm
And
not finished yet, Teacher Brandon.
What? What?
Teacher Brandon, I'm not finished yet.
Oh, John, I have to move on. Come on, we have to move on. Let's go to Lewis.
Okay, so
Lewis,
the last-
what did? All right, I'm going to mute you, John, if you continue. Lewis, what did you learn in school this week? Is Lewis there? Oh, Lewis. Hey, Lewis, what did you learn in school this week? Oh, no. Lewis, what happened? Red Army, are you there? What happened to these guys? John,
Yes,
hey,
I'm right there.
Red Army, what did you learn in school this week or learn from a friend?
This week,
Yeah.
I don't know. I like learn at school.
Yeah.
I learn in a week or in a days.
Well, you can pick one day that you learn something interesting on. Like on Thursday, I learned something.
Okay.
For example, Carrie in the chat, she said, I learned to multiply time measurements by a number. For example, she did 3 hours and 10 minutes times 3 equals 9 hours and 30 minutes. That's pretty cool, actually, Carrie. It's good if you're traveling, you have to know that. How about you, Red Army? You're 13 years old. Is mathematics easy or difficult for you?
Math.
Math.
Math. I learned proportional and the inverse topic.
Yeah, very good. That's what I mean. You learn something.
But because I'm the best as the math student in my class.
Nice. Can you write it in chat one more time? You said proportionate. What was it? Can you type it in so we can see it?
Okay. Okay.
Change the people
You
with
what,
the
Tim?
with change the bodies.
Changed bodies. This sounds like a zombie short story you're writing, mister.
No, it's a swap the bodies.
Oh no, the swapping of the bodies. All right, Tim, your homework, you have to give me 5 pages on body swapping, and it's due next week. And you have to use the most difficult vocabulary words you can think of. All right. Hey,
Change 3 things at once.
yes.
At random with random bodies.
All right, all right. Hey, Teacher Tony, good to see you back. And did you have a good discussion with your young students?
Yes, teacher. With Tim, he lost his cubic. So please help him to find it.
Okay. Help him to find it. Red Army just wrote he did proportionals. Y equals A AX. Is that correct, Red Army? It's in the chats, you guys. You can see it. Okay. E equals MC squared. Well, Tim, I think that's kind of advanced. I think they'll stay with the proportionals for now. Okay. Let me close the chat room. Although Annie might be really enjoying her breakout rooms, right? I hate to do it, but we'll close the rooms because we have to do lesson part 2. You guys, I think you'll enjoy the second part of this lesson. I promise. I know teachers always say, you're going to really like this. And then you guys say, oh, that's a lot of work, teacher, right? But I promise you'll like this. So if everybody comes back, we'll do part 2 of this lesson after the black hole discussion. Teacher Tony Daikin told us about the year 2025. There's going to be a terrible solar flare that is going to break down everything.
It's in summer holiday.
Summer holidays. I hope it happens in summer holidays, but don't go on an airplane. Don't go on a train. Just sit at home in your house. because Daiken said it will disrupt your internet. All right.
Teacher, can I say?
Yes. One
Teacher,
more. Tom. Yes, please.
I don't know the piano, but I sent you the video in the chat.
Yeah. Okay. What did you send to chat, Tom?
Like the
Teacher,
video of the competition.
Oh, okay. The competition. And so what was the piece you played? Oh, it's a N megabytes. Okay, let's save it because we have to go to the next topic, you guys. So we have all 22 students. Are you guys ready to jump to the part 2 of the class? And this is where it gets interesting for you guys. I promise, but I need somebody to read. And part 2, I want Carrie, can you read for us part 2 here because you're a good reader?
Part 2. We have finished discussing some new you learned in school this week. And now I want to change direction and ask you, what can you think of that really interesting to learn? This could be something you are interested as learning to play a musical instrument like drum, electric guitar, has or like this desire, or you might decide you would like to learn art really well to make for your own anime or manga. You could even learn to program AI to create manga images that come from your own mind. Finally, you might want to learn how to design things like cool sticker, building, or clothes. There are many new things you could learn. Take a look below.
Very good. You said close because some students say closes, and that's not the correct pronunciation. The pronunciation is close, but you guys are pretty good with your pronunciation. All right, let's see what we got here. Can you guys tell me? Raise your hand and I'll call on you. John, you have your hand up. Of these pictures, what's most interesting to you?
I think that the most interesting to me is the pepperoni pizza one.
What? One more time.
I think the most interesting is the pepperoni pizza one.
Yeah, because you really love pizza so much. Tim, you have your hand up. What's interesting to you?
I like pepperoni pizza.
You guys love your pizza. Hey, what happened to someone just raised their hand? I'm sorry, I didn't. Lewis, what's interesting to you?
I'm interested in sneaker.
The sneakers, yeah. Do you think that if you gave AI some ideas for sneakers and then you put it through a 3D printer, you could create your own sneakers, Lewis?
No, I never think that.
Okay. In Hiroshima at Starbucks Coffee, there was this guy from Africa, and he designed sneakers for a Japanese company called Mizuno. And he was a freelance, and he would just sketch them in the Starbucks and show me his work. He was pretty cool. But Lewis, sometimes he was a little crazy, and he would make imaginary weapons in space. That was a little strange. But his sneakers, I thought, were pretty cool. And so Tim likes pepperoni. John, what's interesting for you from these pictures?
I think it is those cookies.
Yeah, chocolate chip cookies. Do you see next to it, John? I showed you how to make them. My sister taught me to make these, but I can't eat them anymore because the doctor says I eat too much sugar. So very good. You could learn to make the chocolate chip cookies, John. Is that interesting for you?
I think it's not as easy as you show.
Oh, it's so easy. I wish I could show you how to do this, John. You start with brown sugar and white sugar. You mix them together, and then you use the 2 sticks of butter to mix with the sugars, and you use a hand mixer or food machine, so it becomes real creamy. Then you add the vanilla, which is a beautiful spice, and then you add your 2 eggs, and that's all the wet stuff. Then you put your flour and your baking soda and your sea salt and the regular salt. You mix all the dry stuff side by side. Then you put the dry stuff with the wet stuff, and you use a big spoon and mix it together. And the last thing you add are the chocolate pieces, John. It's so easy. I could teach you how to do it like in 20 minutes. Hey,
Have
Tim,
you ever done it before?
Oh, John, I've made probably chocolate chip cookies 1,000 times. I know it's crazy, but I've been making them since I was 8 years old. So in my life, I probably made 1,000 different chocolate chip cookies each time. But it's not healthy for you. Hey, Tim, I have a surprise for you. Are you ready, Tim? Hey, Tim, look at what happened here. Oh, these 2 women changed bodies. Oh, no. Okay. So, but that one is, it's fashion. Mia, would you be interested in designing fashion dresses like this?
Wow.
I'm not interested
Why
like
not?
designing fashion, but I'm interested in music and drawing.
All right, but you also made these flowers that you did a paper on. Do you remember? What are those
Yes,
called?
I have made it.
Yeah, you remember those flowers that was in your writing assignment.
Yeah.
I'll try to find your paper. Let's go to Ellis. Ellis, you're there. Ellis, what's interesting for you? Something
I'm interested in fashion.
in fashion, yeah. Would you be interested in old style, this would be formal fashion for very special occasions? Or Ellis, would you like to do everyday fashion?
I don't know.
All right, just fashion. Just fashion. So Ellis, how about colors? What are your favorite colors?
My favorite color is pastel blue.
Okay, pastel blue. Because this, I don't know, how would you describe these colors, Ellis, on the fashion, the gown?
It looks like violet, but I don't know.
Nice, Ellis. It's good. Okay, let's go back. Hey, Tom, I see your hand up. What's interesting to you? We have that pepperoni pizza, the chocolate chip cookies, the manga, the synthesizer.
The manga.
Oh, very cool. Like Naruto, do you like it?
Yeah.
Tom, if you put your story ideas into AI, could you create your own manga?
Maybe.
Really? Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, let's do a manga for Tom, because I want to show you how it's kind of cool to do this kind of stuff. And so we'll save that part of the lesson because we have a full half hour left, and we're going to help Tom make his own manga. So going to go to ChatGPT, and we're going to go here, and we're going to go here, and I'm going to ask ChatGPT. I have to move this up because Tim had a difficult time. Can you guys see that at the bottom? Okay. Can you make a 1-page manga story about a boy named Tom who lives in Vietnam and plays the piano in the daytime, but at night he fights super bad guys with his magic weapon.
You mean supervillain, do you, teacher?
Supervillains, yeah. Bad guys, supervillains. Okay, here we go, you guys. This is called Tom's Nighttime Adventures. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, panel means what the cartoon looks like. Oh my gosh, look at this, you guys. It just keeps going and going and going. This is crazy. All right, let's just do 1 page. Tom, can you read panel 1 and panel 2 and panel 3?
Okay. Page 1, panel 1. White shot of bustling Vietnamese city during the daytime. We are going around the daily activities. In the foreground, we see Tom, a young boy with a mischievous grin, running through the streets, chasing after a stray cat. Tom thinking, another perfect day for adventures. Panel 2. Tom catches the kite and laughs joyfully as he holds it up joyfully behind him. The sun is shining brightly. Tom, gotcha. Panel 3.
Yeah.
Wait. Panel 3. Wait, what? Yeah. Tom's expression changes suddenly as he noticed the sun beginning to set in the distance. Shadows lessening across the sky, the city. Tom's thinking, uh-oh, looks like it's getting late. Better head home before it gets dark. Page 2. Panel 1. Close-up of Tom's house. The modest but cozy home nested among the city buildings. Tom approaches the front door, his skate tucked under his arm. Tom thinking, time to go home. Wait, time
Yeah, time to go home.
Time to go home and get some rest for tomorrow's adventures. Tom enters the house and closes the door behind him. The interior is warmly lit, casting a welcoming glow. Tom, I'm back, Mom. Tom's mother, a kind, caring woman, smiles on him from the kitchen as she prepares dinner. Tom's mom, welcome home. Tom, did you have fun playing today? Tom, yeah, it was great, but now I'm kind of tired. I think I'll go to bed early tonight.
Page 3, Tom.
Page 3. Final 1. Later that night, the moon hangs high in the sky, casting an eerie light over the city. Tom is fast asleep in his bed, wrapped in his blankets. Suddenly, a bright light fills the room as Tom's magic weapon, a glowing staff, specialized beside him. Tom's eyes snap open with determination. Tom, it's time to fight the super bad guys. Tom leaps out of bed, grabbing his magic weapon. With a determined expression, he rushes out of his house into the night, ready to take whatever chances await him.
Tom's final statement, Tom.
Tom, no evil shall escape my sight. End of manga.
And then end of manga. So you have to buy book number 2. All right.
Yay.
Yay.
Actually, it is quite
Isn't that pretty cool, you guys? I think that's pretty cool. All right. Okay, so let me just go down a little bit, and I think that will be our main course. I wanted to go into breakout rooms. Can we go into breakout rooms just for 10 more minutes, you guys, with Teacher Annie and Teacher Tony? And,
No, I don't want.
oh, yes, you must. Something I would like to learn. This is what last night's class on Saturday night did. Let's see. Tim, can you read this from here to here? Can you read this?
Oh, something I would like to learn by maths. I already play chess, but I would like to become a very good player. I dream of being an advanced player soon. I dream of being a scientist. I would do robot research. Designing them would be very interesting. Amy, I'm interested in playing the violin. I could listen to Vivaldi. Yeah, multiple violins. Alice interested in studying the natural world. I love to learn about plants and animals. Fauna, Latin word, plants, flora.
Nice, Tim.
Justin, I would like to learn to play badminton. I could start in secondary. I want to travel, Nick. I want to travel around the world. I will start with Denmark. Ming Nam. I want to play pickleball. It's a fast, exciting type of tennis, but the rackets are smaller.
Yeah. So those are some ideas with, I think there are 6 or 7 students there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we're going to go to the breakout rooms just for 10 minutes, you guys. And I want you to discuss with the co-teachers, what would you be interested in learning, and give just some quick descriptions. And that's going to be our homework, just one paragraph, something new.
Oh, teacher!
Yes, Tim.
My homework is write 5 pages about small bodies.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I gave you that homework already, Tim. 5 pages about swapping bodies. And of course, you could use the AI ChatGPT to help you.
I never.
Okay, you guys, let's go from 10:40 until maybe 10:50, just 10 quick minutes to make sure that you guys are in the right area. Let's recreate the room so you get a chance to speak to someone new. And I'm going to make sure that Teacher Tony is in his own room, and then Teacher Annie is in her own room. Beautiful, you guys. And then I'll pull some of you out for the main room just to talk about this. Okay, let's try it.
Hello, Brendan. I want to confirm that the topic is
Something,
what make you interesting to
yeah,
learn
something
English?
that's interesting to you, like making cookies, learning to play the violin, like a dream, a dream you have to learn something really interesting.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, Annie. Wonderful. All right, so they're going into their breakout rooms, and let's see. Did they put you, teacher? Yeah, Annie, you have room number 2, but there will be new students to join you there. And I'll just keep 5 students here. Mr. John and Carrie, good to see you. Tom is here, John is here, and Naked. This is a nice group, you guys. I hope it stays this way. All right. And Louis, good to see you again. And Mia, good to see you guys. Hey, Louis, you had your hand up. I'm sorry. What did you want to talk about? Is Louis there? Hey, Louis.
I don't know.
So do you understand what we're going to do for our 1 paragraph or homework is something that's kind of new and exciting or interesting that you would like to learn, and why would you like to learn that? And what could you do with that new skill, you know?
I'm not have a plan to learn something, but I have a plan to like reading Chinese history because I'm very interested in it.
See, that's very good. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
nice choice. I want to learn about Chinese history, and it's such a long history. It's like
Yeah.
2,000 years plus 1,000, so about 3,000 years, right?
Yeah.
Excellent, Louis. Nice choice. And so, just tell us, what is interesting, what you know about it. I'm looking at Mia do those crazy hand signals. Mia, what? You already are doing so many things in your life, Mia. Can you tell me something new you would be interested in doing?
I'm really interesting about 2 of these things.
Yeah, you're like an art girl, so I think you're like a good artist.
I would like to do art, but I will want to do music more than art.
Oh, okay. And is that piano you want to do?
Another instrument.
Another, yeah. Hey, Mia, if you go to like a music college in Vietnam or a music high school, do you have to play 2 instruments, piano plus violin?
If some students want to play 2, then they will
Yeah.
play 2. But
Yeah,
if
some
I
schools
go to
are.
the art college or the art school,
Yeah,
then I will be amazed by it because I love to quilt.
nice. Very good. So that's why I asked that question, because I know some people, my cousin Andrew, yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about, Mia. You're also a good graphic artist. Graphic means you can touch it. It's made of paper and you glue stuff to it. Nice, Mia. Mia, I'm going to talk to Mr. John from Hanoi. John, tell us what you want to do. Something new.
I think that in the future, I will design a car that will travel that at the infinity speed meters per hour, and its job will be exploring space, the further of space, and a favorite quote from Teacher Benson.
Hey, John.
I think a car.
Do you know these
that
people
travels
who
at
say,
infinity
all right,
speed of light is a laser car.
hey, John, do you know these people who say that the aliens put them in a UFO and they did medical experiments, They're called abductees, that they say the aliens catch people and they study their bodies or something. One guy said that he asked the old lady alien, he said, "You look really old. How old are you?" And she said, "I'm 300 years old." So So he said, how can you even be 300 years old? She says, our UFO travels almost at the speed of light, so I never get old. Okay. Let's go to Tom. Tom, what do you want to learn?
I want to learn about how to swap bodies from Tim.
And Tim is our body swapping genius. He has a 10 years of college study in how to do that. Hey, Tom, do you think that would be a good manga called Tim the Body Swapper?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Maybe we'll put that as our last ChatGPT thing for tonight.
Okay.
Because you guys are having a good time in class. I'm so happy for you. Hey, John, what's interesting for you to study? And this is Dong Nai John, who is 12 years old.
Yes, I
So you
think I
said,
would like to learn about the university or about something just about technology like cars.
cars, did you say?
Cars.
Yeah. In those pictures that I had when I did the share screen, there's a young boy making his own robotic car. He's combining like making a robot car, like Transformers. And I thought that was cool. John, do you know Transformers? The
Yes,
movie?
just like the cars, and then it's trained to a robot.
Yeah. Do you know, I first learned about Transformers like 38 years ago. My friend's two younger brothers had Transformers. And my friend Doug and I would come home from college and play with them because we thought they were kind of cool. And that was the first Transformers that was almost 40 years ago, John. It's kind of crazy. Okay, let's see who
Yeah.
else we have in our chat group because I want to give other people a chance. Hey, Mr. Naken, you're here. Naken, what do you want to learn?
Maybe can you use ChatGPT later to answer my question?
Yeah, what's your question, Naken?
I want to understand why times move faster when we move faster.
Yeah, that's the big question. As we go through space faster and faster, time slows down. And so that seems really strange, right? So, Naken, do you know that story that if you were an astronaut and you got on a spaceship that went the speed of light, you would come back 50 years later and you would only be like a couple of days older, but everybody you know would be an old person or maybe even dead. And Einstein was the
Yes.
person who made that. Do you know that
Yeah,
one?
it's a,
Nick?
it's called a paradox.
I
Yeah, the
think they would
paradox.
be dead already because
It's called a twin
I-
paradox for some reason.
Yeah.
moving at hyperspeed for only a few seconds almost already means 40 years. And at the speed of light for a few years, that's probably a decade. Maybe
Okay.
a second.
All right, I have an idea we can ask when everyone comes back from the breakout rooms in 3 minutes. We'll do one last ChatGPT. I have an idea for that. Let me go to Carrie. Hey, Carrie, what would you like to learn? Something new and exciting or?
I just want to learn English more.
Yeah. Hey, Carrie, your English is getting better, You started this class about 6 weeks ago. And as an American teacher, please tell your mom you're doing a great job. You have like this confidence in your speaking voice. You're getting better and better. So nice work, Carrie. You must be working really hard on it each day at school. So I'm happy with it. Very nice, Carrie. And also, Carrie, your writing is quite good too. Can we go to Jennifer? Jennifer, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Jennifer, what's something new you would be interested in learning?
Maybe how to play the guitar.
Jennifer, would you start with acoustic guitar or electric guitar?
Maybe electric.
Yeah, electric's pretty cool to start. I started with the acoustic, just the wood guitar that is natural sound is acoustic guitar. And I was so-so, but it took me many years to become good at it. So I like guitar. I can play guitar. So Jennifer, I think that's a really good one. So I say, please try it. All right. Hey, Red Army, what's something new you would like to try?
Yes,
What's something new that you would like to try?
I want to try all of things in the world,
Nice. Good answer.
but I'm
How
scared.
How about bungee jumping? Would you like to try bungee jumping?
Yeah, I will try if I can.
Yeah.
But I think if I have enough potential, I will do all things in the world.
Nice. Very good. Tim is back. Tom is back. Mia, you have another question, please. All right. If everybody's coming back, let me close the rooms then. You know, of course, this is kind of fast, so maybe the other teachers will say, Brennan, it was too fast. These guys were just beginning to enjoy talking. So let me ask, hello, Annie, were the rooms closed too fast or was it enough time?
Yes, but all of the students have spoken.
Oh, okay, great, great. I'm never sure how much time to use. So sometimes I feel bad if I don't give enough time. Can you tell me,
Yes,
Teacher
thanks.
Annie, what was an interesting dream that one of the students want to try?
You want to talk to me?
Yeah,
Student.
who was it? Our student, Red Army, said, I want to try everything there is to try in the world. I thought that was a wonderful answer. Do you have any students who had a really interesting dream thing they want to do?
I interesting about Roy. He
Yeah, what?
like to study history,
Yeah,
Vietnamese history, and world history science.
very cool. Our student Lewis wants
Roy,
to study Chinese
Roy,
history. And
Teacher,
yes, who is it?
me, Tom.
Tom. Hey, Tom.
Let's
Yes,
put in another homework, which is write a manga.
if you want, but that's the creative writing you do on Monday's class with teacher Michael, you know, the guy from Australia. He does a fantasy writing class on Monday. So you can ask
Oh,
Ms. Duke about that. It starts tomorrow. So ask your mom or ask Ms. Duke about it. And if you really want to do your own manga, Tom, you could try that.
okay.
Yeah, there you go. So please
I will do
contact.
an extra homework.
All right. Hey, who else do we have here? Okay, everybody's coming back. We just have about 9 minutes left, and somebody said, Brendan, we really liked that ChatGPT story. But they're all science fiction.
Changing bodies.
Yeah, that's the changing body. Let me ask Mimi. Hey, Mimi. Mimi, what's something you want to try or learn that's new and exciting?
A skill that I wish I knew how to do is ice skating because it's
Oh,
so
very
cool.
nice. Speed skating or figure skating?
Like I think figure skating. Figure
Oh, really?
skating.
Yeah, you could still, Mimi, you're 13 years old. You could probably find a place. Are you in Ho Chi Minh City or?
Yeah, I'm in Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh, there must be a place where you can do ice skating in Ho Chi Minh City.
There is, but like I'm too scared to try.
I was a terrible ice skater, and then I finally became good at it. So not good, not great, but at least I could skate. Yeah. All right. I'm laughing, Mimi, because my friend John has a 3-year-old boy, and he was pulling him on the ice, and he was on a little sled. And then John let the sled go, and the boy started to go across the ice. And John felt like this papa, this father power, like I must save my boy. His name is Charlie. So John jumped to get Charlie, and he broke 3 of his ribs trying to be a hero. I don't mean to laugh, but it just sounds so crazy, right?
Yeah.
All right. So here's the last thing I want to do, because you guys are a great class and you know how to have a lot of fun. And if you check your Sunday night 7:30 class, I'll put the homework one more time. Just 5 or 7 sentences about something that you want to try that would be really cool to try. Okay, so let me go to the share screen. And this time, let's see, is it here? Okay, so we finished the manga for Tom. So this next manga is, let's not do manga this time. Let's ask ChatGPT, can you create, you have to use the right language with ChatGPT to get the best answers. Could you create a 1-page story with a character named Tim
named Tim, and is a body swapper.
Yes, he drives a laser car and he swaps people's bodies using what? What does he use to swap the bodies of? That's kind of weird, you guys. Swap
Machine.
with,
Machine.
with his own personal machine called what? Called Body Swapper? Body Swapper. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got. A one-page story only because we only have about 5 minutes, you guys. Panel 1. Oh no, it's still doing manga, you guys. Oh no. Let's see. Hey, Tom, are you there? You have a wonderful reading voice. Can you read this about Tim and the Body Swappers?
Okay.
Okay, so
White shot.
Title: Tim and the Body Swappers. Page 1. Panel 1. One shot of futuristic cityscape with sleek skyscrapers reaching toward the sky. In the foreground, we see Tim, a young man with confident demeanor, driving a futuristic car that emits a trail of neon lights. This is Tim's laser car. Narration: top left corner. In the year 2045, in a city of advanced technology, Tim roams the streets in his laser car. Panel 2. Close-up of Tim's determined face as he presses the button of the dashboard of his car. The dashboard lights up with various button screens. Tim thought bubble. Time to make some swaps. Panel 3. Tim is the car beam a light that hits another person walking the sidewalk. Simultaneously, a ray from Tim's car glance at Tim himself.
okay.
SFX zap. Panel 4. A person on the sidewalk and Tim's body both grow violently as they swap places. The person is now in Tim's laser car, while Tim is standing on the sidewalk in the body of the person.
Oh, all right. Here we go here.
Page 2, panel 1. Tim, now the body of another person, looks down at himself in surprise, while a person in Tim's body look equally shocked from inside the laser car. Tim thought bubble. Wow, this feels weird. Panel 2. Tim quickly recovers and confidently walks toward the laser car, where the person is still seated inside, trying to figure out how the controls. Sorry for the inconvenience, but I need my body back. Thanks for borrowing it. Panel 3. Tim reaches in the laser car and presses a button on the dashboard, causing another beam of light to emit from the car. The person's body glows and swaps reverses. Then Tim is set in his own body. Zap! Panel 4. Tim grins cheerfully as he gets back into his laser car, waiting for his next adventure. Tim, another successful swap. Time to see what else I can do with my body swappers. And a story.
Nice. A one-page story, but they did it manga style. I wanted it to be more creative writing style. But you, Tom, you have a wonderful voice. You should maybe think about doing that professionally, doing action comics with Tom's voice. You have a nice speaking voice, Tom. Nice work. All right. Are there any questions, you guys? I think you understand the homework. You can ask me any questions.
Hope so.
You hope so, Daiken. Why do you doubt that? Why don't you feel like you might not be able to do the homework?
No. You said, well, like, does anyone have a question? I said, I hope so.
Okay, I hope so. So give us a question, Daiken.
Okay. So I actually don't know what to say right now.
So what were you interested? I forgot. I'm sorry, you told me, but what were you interested in learning?
Like the paragraph before about solar flares and stuff.
That's right, solar flares. That's actually pretty cool, Daiken. You're only 10 years old. Could you do a report for that in primary school, or do you have to wait until secondary?
I don't know, because I'm not even sure if I can do the report in secondary, because it's already gonna happen like next year, and I'm not secondary next year yet.
So you're not even gonna chance to be in secondary because of this solar flare?
Anyways,
All right.
I
Hey.
guess that's my question.
Lewis, you have a question. Hey, Lewis, you said before that you already play soccer. You're a good player. But Lewis, what's something you wanted to learn? I forgot what that was. In our chat room, Lewis did. Lewis's hand is up. All right. Hey, Bone, what would you have a question? There's Lewis. Lewis, you have your hand up. Did you have a question? Or did you just make a mistake? All right. We'll move.
Okay, can you ask me again because my
Oh,
connection have some problem.
All right. What was it, Lewis? One more time. Oh, okay. I can't hear though, Lewis. So, how about Bone? Bone, what's your question, please?
Can you send the homework into the Zalo?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to put the homework in Yalo, you guys. You say Yalo or Zalo? I don't know. Bone, what do you say, Zalo or Yalo?
Yellow.
Yalo. Anybody?
The
It's
Z.
like Yalo. Zalo. It's Zalo? Okay, I don't know how to pronounce it. Final question, John from Nong Nai. Question, please.
Last time you said Zalo is Zola.
Well, thank you for reminding me of my terrible mistake. I'm so embarrassed, John. How about John from Hanoi? Final question.
I've got to say to you this. Can you type in ChatGPT, write a manga about a boy named Tim who is a body swapper with his laser car that travels at the speed of infinity miles per hour? And I just have ChatGPT and it writes like an amazing story.
All right, so you type the question. You have to do that for research, all right? Because we have to finish the class. And Tim is going to swap places with his little brother, Billy, and they're going to go to different schools tomorrow. Oh, no, Tim, don't do that with your body swap.
No, I study in the same school.
Oh, so you guys can both go to the same school. All right, you guys are tired and it's Sunday night. You have school tomorrow. Billy is going crazy.
And I have not even done my homework yet.
Oh,
Like
man.
nothing, like literally nothing.
Micah, you got to get working on that. Try.
I finished my homework.
And I'm a bit lazy today.
I know, everyone
You
gets
guys
lazy
teacher.
sometimes. All right, can we say goodbye to everyone? I want to say thank you to teacher's assistant Annie and teacher assistant Tony. Thank you so much. I think we had a nice time tonight, you guys. So I'm going to say goodbye, everybody. And I'll put the homework in.
Bye.
Thank you, Brandon, Mr. Brandon. Thank you, Stephen.
Goodbye.
All right. Bye-bye.